In analytics, goals are used to identify actions that you want users to take on your site. This is especially important if you do not have an e-commerce site. So with an e-commerce site, it's clear they spend $20, $200, $2,000. But with a services business, you're looking more at lead generation if people are filling out your forms. So first, let's look at where goals are set up. Here in the admin area, you come over to one of your views, and then you click on goals. So let's look at some of the goals that are currently set up here. Most of these are goals just about arriving on a certain page, but then there's also some for duration, pages per session. So we'll look at a few of these. So contact me indicates people who arrive at the contact me page. Now, just that someone arrives on that page really is not enough of a goal. I mean, this is a destination goal, which is one of the ones that's commonly used in analytics. But what I would recommend doing is having a destination of when people complete your form. So if they arrive at the destination of the Contact Me page, they fill out the form, click submit, and the URL changes to Contact Me Complete, then Contact Me Complete would be the best destination goal for you. Another goal has to do with how much time they spend on the site. Now, whether it's 2 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 seconds, whatever you think is a good measure. In this case, I just said, let's do a duration of greater than 2 minutes. So again, this is a metric that you would have to determine based on what you're expecting or hoping for on your site. One thing I will note is it's always a good idea to name your goals explicitly. So we're not looking at something called high engagement because that wouldn't really be meaningful later on. This very clearly says this goal is to measure a duration on the site of more than 2 minutes. Another goal with engagement is how many pages are viewed per session. So when I come to your site, do I view more than 2 pages, more than 6 pages, more than 9 pages? Again, this is a metric that's decided for you based on your site, maybe based on the history of what's in your account of how much time people spend on there and how many pages they visit. Here too, I would name that explicitly. So pages per session greater than 2. Right? And so that's as I walk through here, pages per session, and I chose the number, let me go back here, 2, but again, that could be any number. Again, just make sure you name them well. Once your goals are set up, you're going to start to see conversions here over time. The one thing I will note is that you can't delete a goal, which is a little frustrating. I mean, you could just turn it off so it stops recording, but if you find that a goal is not collecting data that's relevant or it's not working right, and you do need to use that goal slot. You'll note here there's 11 goals left. You can do 20 total. So if you use up all 20 and you think, well, I need this slot for a different goal, then you can just quite simply edit one of the existing goals. So although you can't delete, again, you can just edit a goal and go ahead and create a new one using that goal slot. If by some chance you do need to set up more than 20 goals, what you would do is you would come in here, you would create a new view. So basically you would have a duplicate view of the page in question, and then you would start setting up some more goals. And then again, as the goals are collecting data, you will see these conversions, but more importantly, when you look at the reports that we've been looking at throughout this course, you'll be able to slice and dice your data, see which goals are completed based on how people got to the site, what page they landed on, etc. So again, this is in your admin area, under the view, and then goals.